The collapse of Evergrande should not be a surprise to anyone. The problem of an economy based on the idea that you have to bloat GDP with massive spending, and in which the idea of idle capacity was completely forgotten, with building phantom cities and constructing everything at any cost, even with very little demand, and using a tremendous amount of leverage, was already something that was a concern in the Chinese economy before Evergrande. We need to understand that the assets that Evergrande has defaulted on are larger than the entire subprime crisis of 2008. We also must understand that the problem of having a company that uses massive leverage to build new assets that disguise a lack of demand of previous assets with more activity, yet don't pay with cash flows their debt requirements, and therefore they're in a running to standstill strategy in order to stay afloat despite weak cash flows and massive indebtedness. That is not something that can be only discussed about one company, Evergrande. It's something that is very typical in the real estate sector and in the construction sector in China. It's very typical of a real estate bubble to inflate it via debt and to disguise the assets with no demand by putting new projects that will at least generate some level of incentive to investors. The problem in China is that the Evergrande and real estate bubble problem is happening at the same time as the Chinese government is cracking down on the economy. It is attacking the technology, the education sector and other sectors in order to intervene in their day-to-day activities and in their management styles. Therefore, those two effects, lack of trust of the cash flow and balance sheet of the real estate and construction sector, added to the crackdown of the high productivity and leading sectors, those two effects can generate an important risk to the Chinese economy that requires massive levels of debt to generate 1 unit of GDP. More importantly, it can certainly scare international investors and generate a ripple effect into the economies of the rest of Asia.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments below, and keep defending freedom. Thank you very much.